Hello, everybody. My name is Ira Canyoga from the International Seed Federation, and today I am joined by three very special guests who will talk to us about seed movement in Asia and the Pacific. So let me ask them to introduce themselves. Let's begin with Osman in Australia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Osman Mewett, and I'm the General Manager of the Australian Seed Federation based in Canberra, Australia.
Thank you. And next we have Wendy.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Mao Hui from China Seed Association. I'm in charge of international cooperation. My location is China, Beijing.
And lastly but not least, May.
Hi everyone, my name is May Chotter. I am the Executive Director of the Asia Pacific Seed Association based in Bangkok, Thailand.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Now let's go straight to the first question, which is, for the benefit of everybody who is not aware of all the details of international seed movement right now under the COVID-19 pandemic, what is the status of seed movement in your respective countries and in the region? Perhaps Osman can start as well.
Thank you. So in Australia, it is a really busy time for the seed industry. It's the major time of planting for all of our winter crops, which are wheat and barley and canola. And it's also a significant planting time for the pasture industry. In the north of the country, where it's a bit warmer, there's a lot of horticultural crops being planted and grown at the moment as well. So far, with the COVID-19 response, Australian Seed Federation members have still been able to supply seed to farmers and to their other customers. And we've been lucky in the sense that we have not encountered any difficulties in getting seed across state borders or international borders, and we've been able to fulfill all of our seed orders to date.
China is the second largest seed market of the world, about 5,600 seed companies, 300,000 seed retailers. The retail value of seed is about 120 billion yuan. About 75 million tons of kernel seed are used every year, and the commercialization rate is 72%. Seed production was completed last year, so the total amount of seed is sufficient.
Yeah, for the view of the region, we are aware that the season, the planting season is already started, also in many countries in Asia and also in some crops as well. So we actually have been working from a few months ago with ISF. Also, when the ISF shared a statement, we also work together with Crop Like Asia to provide a statement to the government just to make sure that the countries have no issue on the international seed movement. Of course, we have been informed from some of our members that the process can be delayed, but as of now that we are monitoring, is still ongoing issue for the international seed movement, but for domestic, they have no problem. But for the production, they do not see any hiccup right now as a major issue.
So in terms of, some of you already mentioned this, but what other positive developments have come about, under this crisis?
What we've been able to do in Australia is we've worked really closely with other agricultural input supply industry associations, in particular Crop Life Australia on the crop protection chemical side, but also the fertiliser industry and the animal medicine industry. And we promoted the messaging of the International Seed Federation and also of national and state farming organisations that really goes to the heart of ensuring the importance of the agricultural supply chain to ensure food security in Australia. Now, the key for our members is that we want to make sure that agriculture and the seed industry in particular continues to be considered as an essential service. And it's imperative for food security in Australia that Australian farmers can keep on farming. And so what we've been doing as the ASF is making sure that that message around the importance of seed as a crucial input to Australian agriculture, to make sure that the seed industry is maintained as an essential industry and part of that agricultural supply chain.
Okay, now the spring agriculture production order has been fully restored. Seed companies can operate normally. Seeds for the spring sowing are already distributed to seed retailers and farmers. And the good thing is the technicians from seed companies can safely go to countryside to meet farmers and visit their seed production bases.
Yeah, for the region, positive development, similar to what Osman and Wendy mentioned. In terms of the support, we got a clear support from the government in many countries that they even put the grid lane for seeds and agriculture inputs. Besides that, government in some countries, they also developed, the online platform for the registration. Also, some countries also thinking more on the phyto certificate system. And also, we see more and more seed companies, they adapt the way they do the commercial campaigns. They are doing more in the online platform. And so that's how we see the positive development in terms of the way they cope with this situation by using the technology.